So you have $1,000 in your bank account, and you earn 3% interest per year. That's $30 per year, right? You got $30 per year. You let someone borrow your $1,000, and they kept it for 3 months, right? Because you didn't have that $1,000, you weren't earning your 3% for those 3 months.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
So what happens is, for the entire year, each month you would have been gaining $2.50 in interest.
Right.
So for those 3 months, you lost $7.50.
I got that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
So
that.
so your opportunity cost becomes $7.50. And again, this is the thing that we don't practice amongst each other, which we should, because we're flipping money, we're doing money, we're talking about money, we're doing all this stuff all the time with each other when it comes to business, but we're not really doing business. We think we're doing business, but we're hustling. We're not enterprising, right?
But tell us the 20,000.
So I'll come to that now. So you have 50,000. Like I said, black people aren't poor. We're poor-minded. This is the reason why we can't do things properly, because we don't treat money the way it should be treated in a strong business fashion, right? Okay, so you have 50,000. Someone comes to you for the 50,000. Say your family member, cousin, relative, whatever. Let me get that 50,000. You had plans on taking that 50,000, opening a business, right? And that business, and all things equal, because there are a lot of qualitative and quantitative factors, but I'm just using numerical factors, quantitative factors. You got 50,000, someone wants to borrow it, right? And you were planning to open a business with 50,000 that was going to give you roughly $20,000 in 3 months. 20,000 gain. So which means you would have wound up with 70,000. If that person kept that 50,000 for a year, your opportunity cost becomes how much? 80,000. Because you're 20,000 for 3 months, you got to multiply that by 4, because you have 4 3 months periods in a year.
Yes.
So they cost you 80,000. So at the end of the year, you would have had $130,000. But instead, you're just getting back your 50, which you'd be lucky to get. You should be blessed for that. But the point is, if we're doing business, and we're saying we're doing business with each other and stuff, this is the type of rationale our minds have to develop. That you don't just come along and just take my 20, because if I'm a real investor and I'm a real rational business person, I'm planning to use my 20 for something, for gain, for economic gain in my life, right? If you take that 20 and just come back in 6 months and give me 20, there are a lot of opportunity costs that I lost. But the problem is, if we go to our family members and say, hey, you owe me some opportunity costs, they're gonna look at you like crazy. Why? Because that's not how our system is created. The wealthy people in power and control, they operate like this. I mean, I've done this type of stuff with colleagues. You know what I'm saying? Flipping money here, we move around, we invest, we loan each other, and you gotta expect that interest. If you're not doing anything, what are you doing? That emotional piece is what kills us. So you have to understand how you lose money when you decide to take it from one place or take it from one revenue or return generating situation and put it somewhere else, especially when that somewhere else is out of your possession. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be enough to say, oh, they paid me my money back and it's cool, because if they had to go to the bank for that loan, they would be paying interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The interest to the bank is really opportunity costs. Your cost in the bank are loss of opportunity because I don't have that money in my possession to do something else with it. You got to pay for that. And if we're not thinking like that, then we're just merely hustlers. We're not really getting to the next level.